In Ski Town, in the wintertime, you don't get much sun. Trust me. That's the one thing sad about Ski Town, Muskegon, Michigan. The sun makes a difference in your life. Some states have it all year round. Michigan, I ain't saying that I love it, but I've lived it my whole life. I do like the seasons. Anyway, hello. Some of you might notice my videos are down. Oh, you don't need to see all that, do you? It's too much of the shoe at one time. Yeah, they're in private mode right now. I really can't explain it to you why. It's just something needed to be done. Maybe I'll change it. Don't know. At one time I thought I was going to quit doing videos recently. And then I had some friends reach out to me. I don't know where this video is going. Hello. But I think it needs to be made. I'm not done doing videos. I think it's at this point in my life, it's just part of me. It's a piece of what I enjoy doing. Before I get strayed away in my mind, I want to say GTS Design. I got a lot of love for you, bruh. James, Freddie, Jeff. I got a lot of love for you too, bro. Slow SRT, Matt. Got a lot of love for you, bruh. Angel. You know how I feel about you, girl. Got a lot of love for you too. Not saying I don't love a lot of people out there, but these are the people that touched my life and helped me get through a situation that I need to get through. This is what I've learned in life. It's not the possessions that you hold, material. It's the people that care about you in your life. That's what really makes a difference. Because I've learned nobody can do it alone. I used to think I could. I guess I must have been fooling myself. Because sometimes you get so far down, and I would say doom and gloom, or whatever you want to call it, you need a lifeline. You need people to pull you out of it or help you out of it. They can't get you out of it, but they can plant a seed, and you can choose to water that seed to get you out of the hole. Because sometimes my head is stuck up my ass. Sometimes I'm a very arrogant person. Anybody that really knows Tommy Shoe knows that Tommy Shoe's heart is pure gold. Now you can give me a thumbs down right now, but just hear me out. Some people might say my heart is platinum. No, I'm sorry, gold plated. And once you dig past the surface, it's rotten to the core. That's not the truth. Anybody that knows me knows difference. You go through life, say your heart is as big as your fist. Say, for example, as you go through life, you give pieces of your heart to people that you care about. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's not such a good thing. Some people use and abuse your heart. It's part of life. It's part of change. You guys need to relax, man, okay? She was trying to do a video. The cats are having a good time, I guess. My two sidekicks. Anyway, kind of lost train of thought. I do a lot of things wrong. And I tend to ponder on the things that I do wrong. Tend to think real deep about shit. Sometimes you make mistakes. Serious mistakes in life. And you try to rectify them. And you just can't. Sometimes you just burnt the bridge. You let it burn too long. In relationships or whatever it may be. You try to go back and fix it. Sometimes you can't fix it. There's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you can repair things, relationships, friendships. I think we all say and do things we really shouldn't do. I know I do. There's a lot of things I'd like to take back in my lifetime. I think there's a lot of people that feel the same. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes the relationship's so damaged, and you know you caused it yourself, that you carry the burden or the hurt. But it gets to a point in your life when you try to rectify it and it doesn't work, you have to forgive yourself. Because life is nothing but a big learning curve. I hold myself accountable to everything. A lot of times I do things and say things without thinking and wish I wouldn't have. There's no excuse for it. But getting back to a learning curve in life, it's all life is. You're born as a baby. In your environment, you adapt to it because you know nothing different. Until you're a certain age, what you see is what life is. When you're a baby, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, until you go into school, you start seeing a little different. The point being, we've all been raised different ways. And we learn different things at different times. I don't think anybody's wiser than anyone else. I just really believe that people learn different things at different times in their life. I think I shut down my videos because I felt I was doing more harm than good. And I'm still not sure. But I know that I try. I try to do the right thing at all times. Why? Maybe it's the way I was raised. Give you an example. I'm trying to not make this video long as hell. I'm not prejudiced whatsoever against white people, black people, Chinese people, Koreans. Why? Because I wasn't raised to be prejudiced. It's the foundation. My mom and dad were never prejudiced. So I grew up not being prejudiced. There's people I don't like, and there's nationalities I don't like, but it's not because of the nationality, it's because of their personality. Now you gotta give me a little grace, people, because this is unedited, and it would be a lot easier to edit it. But I just wanted to say that when I took my videos down, I didn't mean any harm. It's just something I needed to do. And I fully don't understand that yet. Maybe I'll put them back up in due time, in the right season. Maybe today, maybe next month. Maybe next year, maybe I don't know. I just been doing a lot of soul searching. I'm 52 years old. I can't make too many more major mistakes in my life. It's bound to happen. What I've been doing is just finding me. Because if you're not happy with you, like I said in my last video, you're not going to be happy. And I'm just trying to find peace. Everybody in this world gives a little bit. You'd be surprised what one little thing that somebody can say in your life, that it doesn't register then, but in time of need, you reach for that one word and it meant something. And maybe I still got something to give. I don't know. I've come to the conclusion I'm going and I need to watch what I say. I don't mean to hurt people. I don't mean to fight with people. I think it's human nature at times. Some people's human nature, the way they were raised, they had to fight from a young age. So they go around, per se, with the chip on their shoulder. Maybe that was me. Maybe it's not. I'm not saying. But we're all raised different. But there gets to be a point in everybody's life. Some people don't reach this point. But I have, for accountability. That I have to forgive myself for the things for the past because I can't go back. And it's hard because your past is what you've all ever known. And change is hard. Maybe change isn't as hard for some people as others, but it's hard for me. But I've come to the conclusion, change is going to happen, and you have to adapt. I guess I needed to grow up a little bit, maybe a lot. There's some things I can do quite well. I think I can paint pretty good. I think I can fabricate pretty good. I think I can give advice pretty good. But I don't think, and this is what I need to learn, I don't know how to communicate to people very well. I have a very short fuse. Maybe it's a defense mechanism. And I tend to say things that I should and that I don't really mean. And I did learn that at a young age. And I'm not pointing the finger. I had a choice to learn that or not. Why'd they go that route? I don't know. That's the $1 million question. You know, some people do drugs their whole life and never stop. Some people do drugs and they stop. I don't do drugs, okay? But that's beside the point. My point is, I'm starting to get a little bit of peace. And my man Gerald at GTS Design has really helped me with that. Even though I wanted to not listen to what he had to say, the man is very intelligent. He's very wise. He's lived a different life than I have. And he intrigues me a lot of the, I would say, words of wisdom that he gives me. A lot of times I reject it, but that's where I need to mature. When people are giving you advice and you know that person cares, you need to start listening. I think that's all this video is all about. To let you guys know where I'm at and what I'm doing. The day is December 11th, Friday. Get my coffee together. Got some business to take care of this morning that need to get done. Then I'm going to the shoe shack. Bad thing about going to the shoe shack, I realized when I yanked the chopper out, I'm excited and I'm nervous. Because I don't know what direction I'm going with the chop. This will be like the third or fourth time that I've kind of built it, thought it, and tore it back apart more than once. And it's really important to me, this chop. And that's why I'm doing it first. Forget the Corvette and the Trans Am and the 58 Caddy and everything else. It's time to work on what I really want to, what's really important to me as far as materialistic. And that chop means a lot. And I'm going to invest all my time into it. It's got some anxiety, but there's some excitement. My point being, before I get sidetracked, is that I realized when I pulled the chop out that there is a lot of aluminum, polished aluminum, and there's a lot of chrome on it. And the reason I say that is I got to stop at Advance Automotive on the way to the shoe shack and get some chrome, because the chrome is starting to pit and I don't want it to pit. So I got to go back and clean. I call it, excuse my language, finger fuck this bike. If anybody that has a bike, Harley, Yamaha, Suzuki, whatever it is, there's a lot of nooks and crannies of chrome. And you don't want to let it get too far. I want to start fabricating, but I need to back off and get the stuff so it don't deteriorate. Then go from there. We'll stop, pick up some metal. Dave, metal ain't cheap, but you gotta get what you gotta get. I don't know if this has been words of wisdom. This is just what Tommy Shoe thinks right here, right now. You're going to go through things. And you're going to struggle. And sometimes you don't think you're going to make it through. And I think what I did about taking the videos down, I just wanted to isolate myself and focus on myself. And I realized that wasn't a good thing. That I needed people out there for them to listen to me, and for me to listen to them. And it helped. I'm getting in a better place. I'm closest to being with peace with myself than I've been in a long time. That's all I can say. And with that clock chiming, that basically tells me it's been 15 minutes, the grandfather clock, and people ain't trying to watch no 15 minutes, no video shoot rambling on about some stuff. But I did take this, I've been looking at some old chopper magazines, because choppers have been me since the day I was 13. My dad's friend had a chopper. I just told you this story. Love choppers. Choppers are just a, choppers are me. It's just me. And I just need to put this up in the shoe shack because I thought this was just the coolest 1970s chopper, psychedelic piece of something there is. And it makes me smile because it's just 1974. Anyway, on that note, I'm sure there'll be videos again. How often, I don't know. But the shoe hasn't gone anywhere. He's still here. Peace out, people.